let a sudden case of leprosy bother you too much.
I'll try not to.
Good boy. I'll be listening with interest tonight. Good luck, Joe.
Good evening. My name is Joe Harris. I'm here tonight to tell you about a man. A great man. 4 days ago, he died. You read about his death over your morning coffee. Read about it, and wherever you were, whatever you were doing, somehow the day became a little grayer, the world became a little emptier. And tonight, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I want you to spend an hour with me on this Friday evening, remembering. Remembering a man most of you never met. A man who, despite that, was an important part of your life. A man named Herb Fuller. In the next hour, you'll meet the people who shared his life and his career. And from them will emerge a portrait in sound. A portrait of a great man. To begin the story of Herb Fuller, you have to go back. Ladies and gentlemen, what you just heard was the start of a broadcast that I spent 4 days preparing. It was the broadcast that you expected to hear, and until just now, I expected to do. It was a good job, guaranteed to break your heart, guaranteed to prove that the death of Herb Fuller was one of the minor tragedies of our time. Well, you're not going to hear it. I'm a reporter. And because I am a reporter, I'm going to bring you a different story. The real, true Herb Fuller story. Step by step, as I discovered it in those 4 days. Even though it's going to cost me my job.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm calling Master Control. I'm going to have him roll that standby show. I'm cutting that double-crossing louse off the air.
Put down that phone, Sid.
Mad and angry and maybe even sick.
Put it down.
Our story will take us to a side street in Worcester, Massachusetts, where you'll meet Mr. and Mrs. Beasley, and you'll hear about their little radio station with the unusual call letters. They play an important part in the Herb Fuller story. You see...
Sid, let me tell you some of the facts of life. Whether you cut him off the air or not, Joe Harris tomorrow morning is on the front page of every paper in America.
Left behind him.
Tomorrow morning, he's Mr. Integrity, a national celebrity.
You'll meet Carol Larson.
You see, Sid, in a short minute and a half, he's already accomplished quite a lot. Number one, he's got you hooked. Your little expose on Herb Fuller isn't worth a plug nickel now. And number two, he's taking care of his own build-up, dramatically and effectively. And if we want him on Amalgamated, we take him on his own terms, which, incidentally, takes care of your contract with him. So that if, number three, he wants us to dump you, we dump you.
I'm going to play you some of those unforgettable tapes recorded at a battalion aid station, the Siegfried Line. Maybe you remember them. Well, you're going to hear them again tonight, and now you'll also hear how they were made and by whom.
There is, however, Sid, one small gleam of light. Integrity and crusading self-products, too. That, after all, is our primary business. Well, been a slight change of direction and plan, that's all, but we're still in business. Hey, Sid.
Why must I tell you? Why am I doing
light up one of these good cigars that you like so much. Sit back and enjoy the broadcast. Should be very entertaining.
But as you listen, remember that Herb Fuller did succeed in sending a lot of blood to the battlefields of Europe. Did succeed in amusing and entertaining and moving a great many of you. That's a part of the truth, just as the Herb Fuller that I found in these last 4 days is also a part of the truth. And the truth is always worth hearing, no matter how complex or contradictory it may sound. So, here's my story. It started on a Tuesday. It was a Tuesday like...